Hey folks, welcome to Deer Corner, welcome to the channel. Glad to see you're here. Been busy, real busy since the rain hit. We got almost 4¼ inches of rain in about two and a half days, but kind of put things to a halt, but I'll bring that up later. But we did get the Dove Deerfield food plot mowed down to the ground as close as we could get it. And we got 16 loads of manure spread on it that we got from down the road at the dairy farmer. And we added 100 pounds of powdered lime on each load. And it's about a ton, a little over a ton per load. So we got about 18 tons of manure put down, 1,800 pounds of lime put down, and the rains hit, but kind of put that on a halt. But in the next few days it's supposed to be nice, and we're going to go out and run the chisel through it. The ground's pretty compact throughout the years, so we're going to run a chisel through it and get down about 10 to 11 inches. Chisel it up, and then we're going to let it sit for about a week or two. Then we're going to run a disc hair over that, and that's where that powdered lime comes in. See, anytime you till under compost, see, when compost sits on top of the ground and deteriorates and breaks down, the gas escapes into the air. But anytime you till under compost, any compost in the ground, that gas don't escape. And the acidity from that gas gets trapped into the dirt in the soil, which lowers your pH. Now, your pH may be 5.5 and 6, but if you go in and you deep till, like we're going to do, you can drop that pH within a couple months down to 4.5 or 5, just that quick, from the compost deteriorating that's buried. So we're going to go ahead and break it up. We're going to go ahead and run the disc hair deep, about 4 or 5 inches, and then we're going to go ahead and seed and get our seed in. And then after that, we're going to come back with, I believe it's 1.5 tons of lime per acre on top of that. And that should be good for a couple of years, as long as we don't deep till and get any more compost tilled under the ground. And we're tilling under a bunch of compost, horse manure, cow manure, for the reason it's a clay loam-based soil. So it needs something under it, tilled up in it. But we'll be hitting that. We'll be getting done. We'll be bringing you along on that. But we'll be planting it in about 3 weeks. So as long as the weather holds. But that's something I want to bring up, especially for some of you that never done a food plot or something like that. Anytime you run a tractor over a wet soil, basically, growing up on the farm, you run your tractor and your cleats come up wet and muddy. The ground's too wet. All you're doing is compacting the ground. You may think you're doing good, but you're compacting that ground down. If you take these construction compact machines with the spikes on them, of course the weight difference is 12 ton versus 3 ton, but the cleats on them tires are compacting the ground every time you drive across it. So that's one thing you got to avoid, is compaction of your ground. And after a while of doing it and getting a tractor out too early on a field, and you keep compacting it throughout the years, and it don't take long. It only takes a couple of years of doing it. You're going to have to deep till to break that ground up to get that compaction out of the ground so the roots can get down, depending on what you're planting. But it'll be about 3 weeks. We'll be planted and ready to go. We got plenty of time. The price of seed, we went and got the seed, and it's outrageous. It's a week's worth of pay. It's one paycheck to buy enough seed to do 5 acres. So seed just gone, it's just too much, costs too much. So it's best to do it right. You're going to put that kind of money in seed, lime, fertilizer. It's best to do it right the first time. So that's where we're at on that food plot, and we'll bring you along on it and what we're doing and why we're doing it. But we got a couple steps to go through here. Like I said, we're going to run the chisel through it, then the disc hair, then plant it, then lime on top of that. And glad to see you with me. Go ahead, subscribe. I will get back with you on your comments, and we'll see you again.